the Cardinals, I tell you, if Carson Palmer is healthy for the entire year, they're a very tough force in the NFC. They win 47-7 over the San Francisco 49ers. But we turn our attention to the Jets. What can you say? You know, I've sat here and I've seen a lot of crazy things happen with the Jets. And granted, I've actually had a nice little run since I've started watching the Jets. I've seen 7 playoff appearances. I've seen 2 division titles. 3 trips to the AFC Championship game. But there's always that one thing that holds us back because we're the Jets. And I'm going to speak right now out of frustration. Let's make sure that all the windows and the doors are bolted shut here at the compound here in New York City. And hopefully those people out there across the street, actually, you know what? I want those people across the street to hear me because I got something I want to say. Can the Jets get a quarterback? Is that too hard to ask? Maybe we should ask the Jets front office, and maybe we should ask the Jets to get a quarterback. Maybe we should ask them in a foreign language. Because as good as this defense will be, and this could be one of the best in the NFL. Granted, they had a bad first half, but in the second half, that was Jets football in terms of defense. But the Jets will never go anywhere because they have no quarterback. Testaverde, Pennington. That's our big fishes. When we had Brett Favre, he got injured and he didn't do anything. The thing to me, since I've started to follow the Jets, that has always plagued the Jets is the lack at the quarterback position. And you will never win in the NFL because this is a quarterback lead. Let's just get this all out in the open. Let's just get this all out in the open. Fitzpatrick is horrible. Horrible. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what he is. Horrible! This guy is a turnover machine. And, you know, I'm not the... Listen, when they signed him, I spoke about this. He's turnover prone. He's an older Geno Smith. Only he's a little bit smarter because he went to Harvard. Well, guess what? That didn't show on Sunday. The Jets had no IQ in this football game. None whatsoever. None. And I give the defense credit for adjusting in the second half. And listen, the defense can do only so much in the first half when they force a 3-and-out or they force the Eagles to punt and they're right back on the field because the offense can't keep the ball. Brandon Marshall throws a first down away. Throws it away. And Chan Gailey, I mean, my God, what are we doing? 3rd and 17 and we're doing 3-yard pass plays? Was Brian Schottenheimer the guest offensive coordinator today? Oh my God. I really want to know that, is it when people become Jets that the offense just can't consistently perform. And let's be honest, outside of the second half in Cleveland and a couple of possessions in the Colts game, this Jets offense has been just that. What we all knew it was. Filled with holes, filled with inconsistency, with no quarterback leading them. The defense is lights out. The defense is great. I have no problem with the defense. I mean, my God, let's start Bryce Petty while we're at it. I tell you, this continues, he's going to have to go with Gino. Or Petty. Or somebody. How can you sit here and tell me that he's got to stay with Fitzpatrick? And we saw signs of it against the Colts. We saw little snippets of it. But the defense played amazing. They played amazing. Perfect. The defense against the Colts on Monday night played perfect. Perfect. And that washed away all of the issues that we were seeing on offense. How many times did the Colts give the ball away? Or, I stand corrected, how many times did the Jets defense turn the Colts over? Forced Colts turnovers. And the Jets couldn't get nothing, or the Jets got a field goal. There's a problem with the Jets offense. They're running dinkers and dunkers. I tell you, Chris Ivory better heal up soon. Bilal Powell is awful. Awful. My dog on one leg can strike more fear in a defense than Powell. 31 yards, he's a joke. Stacy was non-existent. He had 4 yards. I mean, this is another thing about the Jets. There was no depth whatsoever on offense. None. There was no depth whatsoever. They're so deep. They are deep as you can get on defense. I knew this game was going to be trouble. Once I heard the Decker, the Mark Teixeira of the NFL, he sneezes and he's hurt. Once I heard the Decker was out, forget about it. Jets have one offensive target, Marshall. They're not deep in offense. They're not deep. Once Ivory was out, okay. Who's running the football? Nobody. Powell? Powell didn't scare me. It's really troubling, folks. But I don't mind losses. Because listen, you're not going to go 16-0. Unless you're the Patriots. But I don't mind losses. What I mind is when you come out at home with such a lifeless effort as the Jets did. The special teams was horrible. The coaching was horrible. And again, Bowles, Todd, come back to me, baby. Again, Rex Ryan-esque with the challenges. When one foot is inbounds and the other is out of bounds, the person is out of bounds. When there are 2 feet in bounds, they are inbounds. When 2 feet are out of bounds, the person is out of bounds. Maybe we should explain this to Coach Bowles, because 2 weeks in a row, he's just challenged the stupidest things, the most obvious. And he lost. The Jets really need